I'm eating soodles. Am I saying it right? Soodles. It's basically like zucchini, spiralized zucchini. So it looks like pasta, but it's not pasta, obviously. But it's healthier and it tastes pretty good. I added also some mushrooms and some tomato. Hey guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm really sorry if this video took me a little longer to upload. I'm quite passionate about, being a vegan. I really enjoyed, ever since I turned vegan, I have experienced so many benefits and my life has been just so amazing. And it's quite hard to make a video and talk about everything because there's so many things and I don't think one video is enough. But I will try my best to give you as many tips as I can, and hopefully I can help you in whatever it is that you're looking for. If you want to turn vegan or if you just want to look for information, I'm here to help. I turned vegan last year in July, and yeah, so I've been only, oh, there's a bug outside, but the bug with the red, oh, it flew away. You know, the bug with the white points, the bug that means luck. It was just on my window. It's a beautiful day, by the way. Super sunny. Alright, back to the vegan talk. I turned vegan last year in mid-July. Being a vegan isn't just for me about the food. It's honestly about everything. Like, I've changed in so many ways. I didn't even know that I could change in these ways. Like, it's about being a kinder person, being more compassionate, be positive, be helpful, be inspiring. Now that I'm thinking about it, it's actually like ever since I turned vegan, lots of things have happened in my life. Along the way, I started to realize, that there were more benefits than just feeling healthier because of the food. I, as I already said, I was more compassionate and kinder and more positive to my boyfriend, to my family, to my mom, my dad, animals. Honestly, I was never an animal lover. I didn't thought that I had it in me, this love for animals. My only pet that I had was a hamster when I was like younger, and I only had the hamster because it lived for 2 years. So after 2 years I could basically get rid of it, which sounds very mean when I think now, but that's the truth. And I think for a lot of people, that's the truth. We don't really feel that much love for animals. So that's one of the things that changed me. I've become more positive. Now let's talk about the food, because I know that a lot of people are scared to go vegan or fail being a vegan because they think they can't eat as much as they used to. When I turned vegan, I didn't see it as I'm giving up meat, I'm giving up cheese, dairy. I saw it as you know what, I'm actually gonna learn about other foods that I've never tried out. And when I googled vegan yogurts, I found a list of different vegan yogurts with coconut milk, with almond milk, with cashew milk, soy. It was like a whole different world that I've never seen before. And I mean the same for cheese. There's so many different vegan cheese that I you know, I've never seen them in the supermarket because I wasn't looking for it. But you're going to be so amazed by what a different world it is over there, because there's so many foods that you didn't know about, that I didn't know about. And you're gonna be like, what the hell? Why didn't anyone tell me this? I mean, that's at least how I felt. The products, you know, they're good. The vegan yogurts, guys, they're so much better here in America than the normal dairy yogurts. I'm from Switzerland and I know how a real yogurt should taste, you know, like in Switzerland we have pretty good yogurts. And whenever I would used to buy a yogurt here in America, the dairy yogurts, I wouldn't feel, you know, I didn't really like them. I just ate them because I wanted a yogurt. But the vegan yogurts actually remind me of the real yogurts. Like, they're so much better and so much healthier. And I mean, they're all kind of different flavors. Like, chocolate is my favorite, vanilla is my favorite too. There's raspberry, strawberry, pretty much every flavor you can imagine. I definitely recommend to find substitutes when you're going vegan, so you don't feel like you're, you know, missing out on something. Google whatever is your favorite food. Let's say you have like cheese as your favorite thing. Google vegan cheese and you will see a list of vegan cheeses, and it will say in which supermarket they sell them, and then you go to the supermarket and then you buy them and you will be a happy person, trust me. Every meal can be veganized. So one of my favorite vegan dishes are, for example, pizza. I make them with vegan cheese. You can even buy vegan pepperoni, like the, you know, those round things, pepperoni. Vegan sausages. Yeah, I love vegan sausages. One of my other favorite meals are, for example, vegan burgers. And the thing with vegan burgers is that you can like make your patty with a bunch of different ingredients. I use quinoa with mushroom together, or you can also use like jackfruit, which gives it like this shredded meat chicken kinda feeling. There's so many different vegan recipes for burgers. It's honestly like amazing how many there are. And the cool thing is, like, you don't have to come up with your own recipes. There's so many vegan food bloggers and vegan pages, vegan YouTube channels, vegan on Pinterest, Instagram, a bunch of different people that show you different recipes, healthy recipes, quick recipes, cheap recipes, tasty recipes. There's really everything. Not being able to eat food anymore should be your least problem, because there's so many different things that you can still eat as a vegan. Something that has changed ever since I turned vegan in my health is that my digestion has been so much better. Like, whenever I would used to eat meat before, especially red meat, but even like just chicken, I used to be constipated. It gotten so bad that I would even go to the doctors and they would like give me medications and stuff like that. We'll take the medication and it will like work for a week. But I mean, I can't imagine like taking medications for the rest of my life. The best medication is food. My parents always used to tell me that, you know, I should eat more vegetables. I should, you know, start eating chia seeds and stuff like that. And I would never believe them. I was like, food, like, you know, food is just something, you know, you eat and you poop out, but you know, that's it. I didn't see it as a healing, you know, as something that heals you. But no, it definitely is so much more effective than any medications. I mean, most of the medications. If you want to go vegan and you know you can't just quit meat, dairy, cheese, eggs, everything from one day to another, I know that a lot of people, you know, start to cut down slowly on, you know, first they cut down on red meat, then they cut down on meat, then on fish, then on dairy, cheese. You do whatever, you know, suits you the best. You know? For me, it was an overnight change. I was watching a lot of documentaries on Netflix about the most famous documentaries that make the most people go vegan, like What the Health, Fork Over Knives, Cowspiracy, Earthlings. I watched all these 4 documentaries and they impressed me, you know. I was like, oh, okay, you know, I didn't know that. And I started to be more aware and conscious about what I was putting in my body, but I was still eating meat. And then I watched this movie called Okja. And this movie made me go vegan overnight. After watching the movie, I was looking at my boyfriend and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna go vegan tonight. The next day I woke up, I emptied my fridge, everything that wasn't vegan I was pretty much throwing it away. Because the thing with me is I don't like to have food in my house that, you know, I shouldn't be eating. That's my #1 tip. If you don't want to eat junk food, just don't have it in the house or don't buy it at all. So the same is with vegan. If you don't want to eat meat, you don't want to eat eggs, dairy, stuff like that, just don't buy it. Especially in the beginning when it's the hardest. That's what I did and it worked for me perfectly. My boyfriend, he's not vegan. He still drinks like coffee creamer, and he still eats eggs, and also sometimes he eats chicken. Whenever he buys that, you know, I know that that's for him and I don't see it as something I want to eat or anything. I just like leave it for him. But I mean, yeah, if you are living with other people in the house, and I mean, obviously you can't throw everything away, maybe you should let them know that you want to go vegan, and maybe, you know, you would appreciate if they could, I don't know, maybe like support you first, and also maybe like hide their stuff or something, or maybe you could make like your own box with food that you store in the fridge or in the pantry or whatever. And you know, so you, whenever you're hungry and you want to like cook a meal, you know exactly that this is your, you know, this is your food that you're allowed to eat, and then, you know, you eat it. I think if you live with other people, you just have to be strong and believe in, you know, what you believe in, going vegan. But it's really not hard, trust me, it's not hard at all, especially if you know why you want to go vegan. If you're just doing it for someone else, or I've noticed that a lot of girls want to go vegan because they think they will lose weight, which is true a lot, but it shouldn't be your, you know, your #1 goal, because being a vegan is more than losing weight. It's honestly way more. So be sure that you know why you want to go vegan. If you don't know why, I recommend to watch the documentaries that I told you about, or there is also a speech on YouTube which I really like. There's a lot of books about that kind of stuff. I don't know the name of the books, but I will have them in the description box below. As I already said, my boyfriend, he's not a vegan yet. But I mean, he eats whatever I cook, and most of the times I cook our meals. And he likes my vegan food. He absolutely loves my vegan food. I definitely believe that you can live with non-vegan people in a house. You just need to leave them alone, and, you know, like, let them believe whatever they believe, and you what you believe. You know what I mean? I've tried to push my boyfriend into being a vegan, you know. And I mean, I know a lot of people that have also tried it to do, and everyone that tries to push someone to go vegan is not successful. It's actually the opposite of successful. It's always, it ends up in a big fight or discussion or whatever it is, but it's not, you will not be successful in pushing someone else going vegan. So I definitely do not recommend this. My camera keeps dying on me and I always forget where I was. No clue. So I'm gonna tell you all the tips again. First is to make your research, educate yourself, inform yourself. Why do you want to be vegan? You know, not just to lose weight. need a reason to keep yourself motivated. You do fitness because you want to be a healthier person. You go vegan because you want to be healthier, or you want to help the environment. You want to, you want to help the animals. Whatever it is, find your reason and learn about the benefits. Second is to find substitutes, vegan substitutes. So what other foods are there out there that you didn't know about? As I already said, there are vegan yogurts, vegan cheese, vegan meat, vegan sausage, vegan dairy-free milk, obviously. There's even vegan eggs and vegan fish, but I've never tried the vegan egg and vegan fish. You can make an egg scramble with tofu, which is my favorite thing ever. And thing number 3 is that if you live with other people, let them know that you want to make a change into your diet and that you want them to support you. And I would say number 4 is to follow a lot of inspirational pages on Instagram, on Pinterest, on YouTube. Some of my favorite YouTubers are High Carb Hannah, Bite Size Vegan, Ellen Fisher, Pickup Limes, Vegan Couple, and there's so many more. Tip number 5 is to have an open mind. Be positive about it. Don't see it as a punishment. It's really not a punishment. I can only tell you to trust my words, that it has been life-changing for me to go vegan. Not just health-wise. I actually feel like I'm helping this world to be a better place, which I always wanted to do. I really want to help this world, and by going vegan you can help this world, you can help the environment, you can help poorer countries. So for example, one of the benefits of going vegan is that you're actually helping other poorer countries, poorer people, because the food industry, they grow so much soy, so much corn to feed all these animals that get slaughtered for meat, because there's so much demand for meat. And instead of feeding the poorer people, they're feeding the animals with all the soy and corn and oats and stuff like that. So the same amount of food, of grains, they could feed poor people, but instead they're actually feeding the animals to get thicker, to have more meat. So you're actually also helping other people by decreasing the amount of demand for meat and dairy products. I never thought that I was going to be vegan. Never. I thought, ooh, vegan, what's that? And now that I am one, I'm trying, to inspire other people, or let them at least know that, it's actually the best decision I've ever made in my life. The best change I've ever made in my life. And yeah, I really hope this video could help you. I mean, if you're not planning on going vegan, I still hope you could get some information out of it. If you have any questions, please let me know below. I'll try to answer them, and if not, I'm sure there are a lot of other vegan people that are watching this video, and I'm sure they can help you as well. Alright guys, so thank you so much for watching this video. I love you so much, and have a wonderful day. Bye.